These loading screens are pretty adorable. Welcome back to Resident Evil.
Alright. It's a good thing that we're back into the spooky... whatever it is. At this point, can we even call it a spooky mansion?
It's a spooky mansion. The whole thing is a spooky mansion. The forest, residents nearby. It's like the Versailles. It's the Versailles of zombie, I forget what word I was going to use.
So essentially what you're saying is this last update will run the French version of Resident Evil.
I don't think that's what I said.
Oh, I don't know. The first thing that whenever you said Versailles was to remind me of the French.
Okay, whatever. We got a key last time. We can visit the rest of the place. I don't think this room is kind of optional. Yeah, I think it's optional. It's for the 3 switches. It's got new monsters in it.
Oh, okay. That's a good time to be fumbling around with all of the things.
Yeah, it's... The monsters have trouble with climbing stuff.
Oh.
These monsters, I don't think they're as dangerous as the hunters, but they can crawl on ceilings and take you by surprise sometimes.
Oh, that's pretty nice then.
Oh yeah, there's another GameCube here, so I just put in a disc.
Alright.
Jill, don't do that. You're gonna damage it. We're gonna find out what's in this update. This is the last update, by the way.
Oh, so that means we're pretty much at the home stretch.
Yeah, this is the home stretch. We're gonna find out what's in there. Whoops.
Oh.
That's rude, buddy.
Hi!
So what do you think? What do you think is in that door? Behind that big door?
I don't know. Probably more zombies.
You think this is like an optional monster? You think this is like the optional thing that will explain all of the story?
Yeah, this will explain everything.
We can't get in there, but we actually did by crawling through the vents in the other room. Like, 2 rooms connecting through the vents. And there's not really anything in there anyway.
Oh, at least good to see that there's a safe room into the death lab of hell.
Yeah, there's a safe room here. I cut all meat shuffling more items, because we don't need to see that.
Survival inventory management.
Yeah, I figured you've seen enough of that. Also, I think there's more zombie dogs right here. I don't think those zombies have any clues.
Oops.
Well, that's good.
Oh no, this update is also not safe for work. No, kill it! Kill it already!
Jill decided to squash the zombie's head with her foot. I wish you would. I wish you could just do that on command. Why do I have to use kerosene? Why do I have to use a resource to burn them when I can just smash their heads? I mean, this is like common sense. I don't know.
Nah, we're in 1997 or 96, so common sense was not invented yet.
2002.
Well, it just wanted to stay true to the remake, the original.
I'm not sure when, like, the Resident Evil story is supposed to take place. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah. It's like, they didn't tell us that it's like in 20XX or whatever.
Well, that's because that sounds dumb. That sounds like something you'd do in Mega Man.
It's now time to kill the last of the Robot Master. We killed Plant Man, Spider Man, Snake Man, and now Dingy Man.
I know. I believe the next is Top Man. Okay, so the red text, you cannot skip it right away. It stays there for a second to make really sure you read it. make really sure that you understand that this thing is dangerous.
Okay.
But there's no fuel in there. The fuel is dangerous, but there's no fuel in there, and we have to put some fuel back in to activate the elevator that's on the other side of the other corridor. I haven't shown yet.
Oh, hello! I just want to say hi to my buddy!
This one was just running to work.
Yeah. You shot it.
Had nothing to do with us.
You monster.
Was trying to get away. Who's the real monster? Oh my god.
No, Jill. You are the monster. And Jill was a zombie.
Hey, it's the third GameCube.
Alright, time to play video games while this monster is behind us.
Now we'll play it with him. Look, there's two controllers.
Ah, okay, good.
Oh, there's two controller ports. I think the controllers are lost under the table.
Oh wait, is there a lake behind that door or something? Because it said something like swim at your own risk.
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to check back. I don't think it said that. Anyway, we don't have anything to do in here yet, but there is the lab's self-destruct mechanism.
Ah, of course.
And the switch that started the elevator again, but there's no fuel, so we can't do that. But you know, this isn't gonna foreshadow anything.
Yeah.
By the way, there's absolutely no point in killing all the monsters here because I think they respawn infinitely, and if they don't, there's just way too many of them anyway. It's just easier to just run.
Yeah, it's like, it's the same guy from earlier. It's like, every time you leave the room, they just kindly go back in their vents in order to wait.
Man, this time it's gonna work.
Yeah. Didn't work the third, the second, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth time, but the seventh time it will work, because he's gonna be tired.
I think this lab will explode before the third time.
I don't know, maybe Jill will be really incompetent all of a sudden.
Well, that's only in cutscenes, though. I mean, some cutscenes, sometimes she goes ninja and steals a gun. I wish she did more of that.
And in the other cutscene, she just tries to use a radio that's been proven was broken like 4 times.
Actually, if you play Resident Evil 5, she basically literally
swim
becomes
at your
a
own
ninja.
risk, not patrolled by lifeguards.
Oh, what? What? I've never noticed that. What? What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, I can tell you there's no lake or swimming pool down there. I have no idea what that sign means. I have no idea why it's there.
Do not
This is
swim your
hilarious.
way as you tumble all the way down the flight of stairs.
Jill?
Chris, you're alive!
Of course I'm
Oh
alive.
boy.
Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay, no sightseeing though.
Well, there we go.
Alright, so we're gonna rescue our comrade.
Yeah, we'll be able to rescue him later, but the door is locked and we don't have the key.
Yep.
We don't actually have to come here now. We can just wait until we have the key to come. The cutscenes will be different.
So why did they hate the other character you're not playing as so much to lock him behind the door, and then lock him behind the door that requires you to flip 3 switches to open?
I don't know. Well, I mean, if you play as Chris, obviously Jill is in there instead.
Yeah, but it's like, why do they hate him so, or her so much?
It's not about hating, it's just like, I don't know. It's a secret, you're supposed to find it. Anyway, this fuel is made of nitroglycerin, apparently.
Oh boy.
And running would make it explode. This is what... You remember when I told you about the stupidest gameplay challenge?
Oh god, no! Bad Resident Evil, why are you doing this?
There's no challenge, really. You just have to walk back to the fuel the elevator's generator where you put the fuel in.
Yeah, I suppose the only thing it will change is that now you're gonna have to fight the crawly things, but even then...
About that, you don't.
Oh my god.
Because I killed all of them on the way, and they don't spawn any new crawlies on the way to that generator.
Okay, so good job, guys.
I don't understand what the point. If you run, you explode instantly. That's all. I could have sped that segment up, but I think you really need to soak in how stupid this is.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Alright.
This is one of those things, if I did speed that up, this would not represent the game fairly.
We are here in order to properly show you the tedium of that part.
Like, if you decide for some reason to take the other path, not toward the generator, and you get attacked by an enemy, yeah, you'll explode. But, like... why would you do that? So yeah, the capsule is in place, now we have to go back in the dark red room to activate the elevator. And we'll be able to go down into the deepest part of the mansion.
Oh boy.
And maybe learn what this is all about.
I don't think at this point that I have a single idea about what the hell is possibly going on here.
Oh no, you'll see. Everything will make sense. It will all be explained.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Okay, I thought for a second that he was just
kinda
kindly
slow, monster.
retreating.
I don't think his technique is very good. He's kind of slow. I mean, they're trying.
I mean, if they just stayed down here, they probably would have got you. Instead, it's just like... Oh my god.
Well, they can't just stand in the way, and that would look dumb. They have to pop out like alien monsters. I'm surprised those weren't on the PowerPoint presentation. I mean, they look pretty threatening. You'd think Umbrella would wanna, like, advertise them.
The elevator is not working. Press the switch, which is like 2 inches beside.
Yeah, come on. This is an attention to detail. You have to press the switch to activate it.
Jill,
Barry.
you could have at least waited up for her, you know?
You told me to go ahead, doofus.
Yeah, at this point I'm just wondering if he's just gonna find some other way to backstab us.
Funny you should say that.
Okay, that was a great cutscene. Now to the next scene.
It's atmospheric, you shut up. There's some shotgun ammo here, but I don't need it.
Oh boy, welcome to the biohazard lab. Oh,
Wesker.
hello.
Dun dun dun.
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Well, it's nice to see Stars is using
Believe
Windows
it or
95.
not, that's Umbrella's intention.
Or Umbrella is using Windows 95.
You're just
Yep.
a slave of Umbrella.
Or
You
slightly.
see,
girl.
Canyon that mid was
But I
appropriate
think you
after all.
misunderstand. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seemed to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
This whole conversation is
I
very
guess
awkward.
it's time for
Yeah.
show and tell.
As the evil mastermind, it's now time for me to show my evil plan.
Like, it's not quite as bad as the original, but it still has that little Englishy, awkward dialogue way of using too many words.
Umbrella's perfect at the perfect science, the perfect specimen of dentistry.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
See, I told you he was a good guy.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again.
Shit!
You know, I don't think putting the heart outside a creature would make it stronger. If anything, that's, like, a danger.
Well, I
That's
don't
a
know.
flaw.
It would be a danger if that they were dealing with people that could slice all of their organs at the tip of a hat, but this is not the kind of game that we're dealing with here.
I mean,
Jill and
maybe
Barry
it just makes Zandatsu a lot easier.
Hell.
Oh. Thanks, Wesker.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
Did you think it was gonna love you or something?
Good job, Barry.
Barry!
You could have at least tried to shoot
You
it.
viral cultured freak.
But you know what? Let's before we fight it, let's see what happens if Barry died.
Oh.
Because for some reason the conversation that happens makes more sense.
You see, all of this
like
cinema
Wesker.
cutscene is just making me want to bring out the chips.
Barry's a disappointment. It's too bad he wasn't much of a poker player.
Thank you. Yes. Okay.
You were behind all of this. Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
So having stars nosing about is an inconvenience. You're just like all the other things. A slave of Umbrella.
Jeez, Wesker.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. That will be the end of my connection with Umbrella.
See, for some reason these lines don't
What?
really work in the
What are
other
you
cutscenes.
planning?
I don't know why.
I want to show you.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's just as if they're like, okay, the other guy who's aiming a gun at you, he doesn't exist, la 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 la.
No, it's like... Never mind. It's... You have to be paying attention, but like he says those things you mentioned, but in the other cutscene she doesn't say the line that he's responding to.
Oh.
It's just weird. I don't know how this sort of thing happens.
I know that you're thinking about things. You cannot hide anything
I know.
from me.
I know you don't pay attention to cutscenes, but I have to point these things out, you know, with Let's Play.
Yeah.
The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
You couldn't have been experimenting on people.
Jill, you've seen 100 bodies.
Beautiful.
For the sake of this thing?
You'll never understand.
I don't think I want to. Welp.
That worked out well.
Rip Wesker. So are you ready for the final boss?
Oh boy.
Are you ready for the action and excitement and challenge? The final affrontment.
I'll kill you by walking slow.
It's dead.
Okay, that was great.
Okay, so actually, this is what happens when you use Barry's Magnum, which you can only get if he dies. You kill it with 1 bullet, because it's the most powerful Magnum. If you use the normal Magnum, it's like 5 or 6 bullets. It's not really that much more difficult.
So the moral of the story, Barry needs to die.
Well, if you do that, though, you get the bad ending, and we're gonna cut back to the good ending run.
Oh.
So if you see, like, bodies shuffled around, it's normal.
Okay. After all, I keep an eye on
Jill
all
just-
the corpses.
Just ignore any difference.
Whoever points out any discrepancy into the corpses, please post so in the comments.
Oh, please no. What a pathetic way to die. Except in this run, he's not dead.
I mean, he's just been shot once and then he's been punched, so obviously he's dead.
He was punched on the shoulder. He was shot on the shoulder. That's... You can't die by getting shot on the shoulder in a video game.
Barry! Barry!
Yeah, but the thing also punched him pretty hard, I guess.
It was more of a bitch slap.
You're okay.
It's a superhuman bitch slap.
Sorry. That was careless of me.
Careless
Wesker,
of you to not shoot your gun.
He's gone.
First, let's just get out of here.
Oh, and he brought back a magical gun from the dead.
Wesker's gone! How did this happen? We didn't see him leave.
Nah, his corpse just exploded in a series of bubbles a la Alone in the Dark.
Oh. That's...
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Uh-oh.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and
Wesker must have set it
all
off.
locks.
Let's hurry.
Why did you have to turn around this corridor?
The self-destruct system has been activated.
So, fun fact,
All
if
personnel must evacuate
Barry dies,
Deactivating
so you get the cutscene where Wesker gets
Yeah, him
killed by the Tyrant, impaled, and because of that, Wesker does not activate the self-destruct mechanism,
all personnel
and the mansion does not get destruct in that ending.
Oh.
Destroyed.
and releasing
And you cannot activate it yourself. I tried. I walked all the way to there, and Jill just wouldn't. There was no action to activate it. So, like, if Wesker dies, you cannot activate it.
system has been activated.
It's kind of dumb, I think, but whatever.
Personnel must evacuate.
I was just trying to flee with you, don't mind us! We're friendly!
So, yeah, if you listen to the warning, it says that all locks and doors have been unlocked. So that means
Destruct system has been activated.
the door,
All personnel must
Chris's cell, is open now.
Ah, okay, so now we're going
Although
to
that
rescue-
idiot isn't gonna try himself. You gotta help him.
His door is just not open
System
by
has been
his...
activated. All personnel must evacuate.
I don't. Maybe there's just no handle.
And
Yeah, I
releasing
guess.
all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All
Jill.
personnel must evacuate.
Sorry about the wait.
So
Nope,
everything's
there's a
taken care
handle.
of?
Well, almost. Now
Okay,
let's
so
get
he's
the
an
hell out of
idiot.
here.
Yep. All locks have been released. Man, how am I going to get out?
All personnel
I'm just going to sulk alone
deactivate
in my corner.
and releasing all locks.
I never could say hello to Forrest.
Fun fact, you are not timed. You have as much time as you want.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that.
Come on,
It's
let's go.
ambiguous, but you'll eventually realize that you're not timed. Because something happens.
Oh.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
But tank controls.
Deactivating and releasing all
it going
at
to
all these
destroy the
herbs.
lab, or it's gonna destroy also the entire mansion with it?
Oh, you'll see.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
You will see. It is quite the sight. God damn it, come on, loading screen. I don't have all day. Just go faster.
Come on, hurry!
I'm not gonna be able to escape in time because of all these fucking loading screens.
No, you see, all of the gamers requested them.
Yeah, thank you, gamers.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign.
And do you think he's just sitting at his radio saying this same shit over and over and over again?
I hope so.
That adventure must have been really fucking boring for him.
Yeah, I mean, all that he did was hover over the sky during the entire day.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing
Okay, so they make us just like a generator on the
Okay.
ground. You put it there.
What's the
There's no-
point
okay.
of this?
The point of this
system
is to make sure you have an empty inventory slot when you go up there, because if you don't,
3 minutes
when you
to
go up there, you
detonation.
cannot leave, and you're gonna find yourself
Damn it!
stuck.
We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
Guys, what are you
We
doing?
can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Oh, come on.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Fine, I'll let you have your masculinity. You big lumphead. Guys, the elevator is here. You don't actually have to leave. You can come back now. Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, now your time.
Oh, okay. The activation of the self-destruct just took really, really long.
Well, you know, a lot of steps have to be taken to just... I don't know how this works.
The self-destruction sequence must be activated about 15 times.
Right, because now you have to take the signal rockets and use them. And if you don't have an empty inventory slot, well, you're gonna be fucked. And there's also another item you have to pick up after that. So guys, why did you even bother running where you were going? I don't understand.
Jill!
That was
You made
completely
it.
pointless. You could have come with me. Hey, surprise! He's not dead. And Barry's finally shooting his fucking gun.
Man, I should have brought in more than one bullet!
So this is the actual final boss.
Oh,
He's a little tougher.
Yeah, that's what I can see.
Avoiding him is a pain in the ass mainly because of the camera angles, really. Like, the camera angles are not helping at all.
Yeah, that's what I can see.
Every time he hits you, he basically takes out all your health. And you better have a lot of magnum ammo.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Eventually, after shooting him a certain number of times, Brad sends you a rocket launcher. And that's how you finish it.
He shoot it with a large blast radius. Better use it up close as a percent.
Quadruple take! Boom!
There. Now it's gonna be dead for sure.
Fun fact, it can actually deflect the rocket sometimes.
Okay.
But I tried replaying this fight like 3 times, and for some reason it would never do it.
Maybe it's just an original thing?
No. It happened in the new one. Sometimes it deflects the rocket, and sometimes it doesn't. And I did like the fight 3 times, and I'm like, I'm not redoing this. Whatever. Rip mention.
Man, I'm so bored right now.
Well, he didn't do anything for the whole adventure. Just stayed in a cell. Got knocked down by Wesker or something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and finally got knocked over by that giant monster.
Ugh. All sucked. So that was Resident Evil. What do you think?
Well, it definitely was a thing. Holy shit.
I don't... This is one of those games that, even though it's dumb and stupid, I kinda like it.
Yeah, it's got a charming stupidity going on for it.
And I like it more than the original, because the original, as funny as the voice acting is, it's just a piece of shit to play. This one at least, like, works okay.
Yeah, it's like it's been remade a bit in order to be more playable by modern standards, I guess.
At the time, yeah.
Oh, so essentially
So
there were
that's-
4 CGI movies or whatever.
What?
I don't know, there was like credits for Zombie, Tyrant, and some other 2 things.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't read the credits. So that's the end of the LP, although I still have to finish Chris's playthrough on stream. I don't know when that's gonna happen. I'll post in the thread to say when. I don't know when.
All that we know is that it's gonna happen one day, and let's all pray that Forrest comes back.
Okay. Maybe it's never gonna happen. Also, I already have ideas for the next game. I am running into a problem that it doesn't emulate very well. It has a couple issues, and I'm hesitating. Do I do it with a couple issues, or do I wait for the eventual day when I can buy a GameCube and a recorder?